Hi Abhishek, how are you?
Hello.
So we did your surgery around 14 days back, and
Yes.
it was a combination surgery MHT, where we did 3,500 grafts
Yes.
by combination of FUE and FUT.
Yes.
So how many grafts were done by FUE and how many by FUT?
3,000 by FUT and 500 FUE.
500 by FUT. So it was a single day procedure?
Yes, sir.
Single day procedure. And what's your age?
26.
26 years. So we can see you have in these three pictures, the crown is kind of thinned out, grade 4. You have a good broad band over here, then the frontal forelock is thinning, and then there is recession from the sides, which is quite evident.
Yes.
And the temples, both the sides are gone, and this is how your crown used to look like. So this was your condition. So any specific reason why you opted for a combination surgery MHT FUD FUE combo?
Yes, sir. Because I thought in FUE it may look thin overall. So I thought FUT will be just a strip.
See, let's have a look at
And
your
you also said that it will be a scarless.
yes. And now
I
if we
put-
yeah, we can see the stitch line over here, and let's zoom it. So we can see this is the area from where we extracted your 500 FUE grafts.
Yes.
So you can see for these 500 FUE grafts, this is like quite empty now.
Yes.
And from this portion, we got 3000 FUT.
Yes.
And if you take a look, see this is like a very zoomed thing. Slight redness or pinkness you see, but see hair are growing through the scar tissue.
Yes.
You can see
Yes.
this is your picture just now which we
Yes.
clicked. So hair are growing through scar tissue. This is the beauty of trichophytic closure, that the stitch line is so thin, so minimal, that even if you keep your hair very short means very short, you don't see anything. You know, it is kind of that short. So from sides also, if we see this, the stitch line looks pretty good. A lot of people are scared that, and see, this is 500 FUE,
Yes.
and this is unsafe donor zone. So if you take a look at your donor area, like this area, crown area, we filled the crown area also. The most critically empty area we have addressed. Okay.
Yes.
Now if we see, this portion is like quite empty. Frontal
Yes.
portion is very empty, and the middle portion you have here in this area, and now this is unsafe donor zone. Okay, hair can thin out from this area, and this is kind of safe donor zone. Suppose like had we done 3500 grafts by FUE alone, do you really think it would have been possible to take out 3000 grafts?
No.
See, generally when we do FUE, we take 1 out of 3.
Yes.
3 में से एक निकालते हैं. So that means कि आपका 3 में से एक निकाले तो 3000, this is like 3000. So that means this area would have given me 1000 grafts. 1000?
Yes.
So 1000 plus 500, that means exactly the same donor left with this density, this much density, and it would have given me just 1500 grams. Now if I have to extract more, suppose more means 2000 more, the deficit is 2000. So if I have to take out 2000 more, that means I have to either go to this area, unsafe donor zone, or I have to over harvest from this area. दो ही तरीके हैं इसको करने के. एक, या तो मैं अनसेफ जोन से निकालूं या मैं इसी में से और निकालूं. तो दोनों स्थिति में आपका डोनर खराब हो जाता है. अभी राइट नाउ यू हैव अ वेरी थिन फाइन स्टिच लाइन, बहुत अच्छे से आपका पीछे हो गया, ये हील भी बहुत अच्छा हो रहा है, एंड यू वोंट हैव स्कारिंग. तो नाउ इफ वी सी दिस, this is the frontal area, we can see this thing, and this portion has been done mainly, which was completely empty. If we see this, yeah, this portion, here we have done majorly you are grafting this area, little bit of grafting this area we did not graft because you have good significant number of hair still left. But the problem now is you may have thinning in this zone. You are 26 years of age, and the size of your crown may increase. So here comes the role of medicines. Now we really need to use these some medicines at least to stabilize this hair loss. Okay. Now I have grafted this. This will grow. The crown will fill. But in case we are unable to stop hair loss, you will be needing another transplant in the area zone surrounding this transplanted zone, and the area just behind this, like this portion, you will be needing a transplant again. So there are basically 2-3 medicines. One is a nutritional supplement kit which we are giving you, that's hair art, that is multiple nutrition in a systemic pattern. Then second is minoxidil. So in your case, I would give you minoxidil, but you were telling me that you have already
Yes, sir.
used minoxidil and
Finished,
finasteride
yes.
for 1 year or
Good.
1.5 years.
Yes, sir.
But at that time you did not have any benefit at all.
Any benefit at all.
And right now your hair loss is progressive.
Yes, sir.
So we really need to do something for this. We have done a PRP session
Yes,
at the time of surgery that should improve things a little. But in spite of that, I would like to add finasteride in your case, but at low dosage. Earlier you have done 1 mg once a day.
Yes, sir.
Once a day.
One, sir.
So right now what I am planning for you is 0.5 mg.
I don't remember, sir, mg actually.
The tablet is 1
but
mg.
that was one tablet.
That is 1 mg tablet. It comes in 1 mg.
Oh.
So, I'm planning 0.5 mg either twice a week or maximum thrice a week. So that would be 1 mg to 1.5 mg per week. Okay, much less than 7 times lesser than 1 mg per day dose. Okay, so 0.5 mg twice a day also is good enough to improve these hair. And not only these hair, obviously there are some miniaturized hair which are present even in this area. So the benefit would again to be these hair also, like the transplanted hair also will improve, and the thickness of transplanted hair also is improved with minoxidil, with finasteride. So I expect, even you can see some miniaturized hair present in this
Yes.
portion, so they will also improve on finasteride. So, but I am giving you a very small dose, not 1 mg per day. It is important to sustain these hair. You don't have a very thick donor. We have already taken out 3500 grafts from this. So you should start this medicine. Minoxidil 2 applications or 3 applications per week rather than applying it twice a day. That means 14 application a week. No, just 2 to 3 applications a week. Okay, so that would be your medical plan, which we have done. And by the way, how does the temples and the hairline look?
It looks very nice.
Good, nice. You're happy?
Yes.
And head down, please. So right now, if I see, it looks very, very thick, and the quality of your hair is good. The thickness of your hair is good. So this will come out really nice.
It was very nice before, sir.
Very nice before.
But it
Thicker
was-
hair.
Yes, sir.
So what was your experience of FUT? Like a lot of people say that there is tremendous pain and all that stuff.
No, sir, that was not like that. Very small needles, very little pain during surgery.
And very
after surgery, there is
no pain?
any complication.
Nothing?
No.
Swelling or something
No.
like that. And what about scar? Let's see the scar, because a lot of
Yes.
people are worried about
Yes,
scar.
sir.
Just now we have removed the stitches, and if you take a look, this was the FUE area. This is unsafe donor zone, which we did not touch. We took out some grafts from here. For 500 grafts, you can see there is significant reduction in the thickness of density of the donor area. The stitch line looks perfect, and hair are growing through the scar tissue. That's going to be a very thin hairline scar, and even if he keeps very short hair, it won't be visible. So people who think that FUT leads to big scar and all that stuff, that's a bluff. So this is area central vole pattern has been created in this portion. In this area we did not do a major thing, but yes, on the parting side, left side, I have done some grafting to make the continuity of this parting over here, as you can see. Now if we take a look at the frontal area, this looks pretty dense. See, it is very dense, very beautifully created. It looks very, very natural. It seems as if he has just shaved off the head. and the temples, both the sides, this side and the other side, the temples were created, and look at the flattish angle of hair in this area, and that's gonna look very very natural. So this portion I did transplant, this portion you can see, then this portion we left, and then the crown. So it looks good for 3500 grafts. Even in a patient who has a good donor, decent donor, it is not possible to take out that many by FUE alone. There are only two ways: either you go to unsafe zone, and second, you over harvest. Both the things are not good. So people who think that FUE alone can be a solution for high grade baldness, after watching YouTube videos or after surfing internet, seeing results, I must say one thing. If you are seeing there, the pre-pictures, we have not shaved off the head. Whatever hair he had in the pre-picture, though we shaved off the head during surgery, but we in the pre-pictures we have not shaved off the head, and that's very very important, because when you see the results, when you see these things being posted to you in such a lucrative manner, a lot of pre-pictures are with head shaved off. So if I had shaved off the head, even these hair won't have appeared. And then patient is put on finasteride, and then finasteride does a lot of things, and you see everything full filler, and you get an impression that this is an amazing transplant, and maybe not 10% of it or not even 20% of it is actual transplant. Rest is photographic trick, because of shaving of the head in pre-pictures, and second, because of medicine. So please be aware. If you do your research, you will be happy, because and otherwise if you fall prey to celebrity endorsements and marketing, you will find a lot of people talking about different clinics, a lot of agents talking about different clinics. People start their channels and all that stuff, but misguidance at the end of the day is misguidance, and it leads to trouble. So get your facts right, and because hair transplant is not a destination, it's a journey. So you are not going to get it once. You may need to get it once, twice, or thrice, or even that may not be sufficient. So plan it with a complete surgeon, plan it with a complete clinic. Incomplete, if you choose incomplete clinics, incomplete surgeons, you are bound to get into trouble. You are not going to get the best possible solution for your case, and I think you should not suffer for incompetence of the person whom you are choosing. I think you are smart enough, you understand all this, and thank you, Abhishek, so much, for sharing your experience. Thank you so much, and we'll keep updating. We'll keep sharing your journey videos, so that let's see how everything goes around. We are happy. We have done a good job. Thank you.